up. All right. So, the thing that I wanted to talk about is audacity. Why do I talk about it suddenly? Okay, so there's funny thing happening in my surroundings. I literally really don't want to talk about work when I'm not in work, but I think it is just very this is very interesting topic and I really want to discuss it with you. So having the audacity is literally the key of your success. Of course, there's a lot more than just audacity, obviously, when it comes like successfulness, whatever. But one of the most important thing is audacity. What do you fucking mean? Alright. What is audacity? Audacity is like you know you're not perfect, but you still own it and go for it. Let's take an example on Donald Trump. Donald Trump has this audacity in himself, which is not good, right? We've been know this, but he's still the president of America twice because he has the audacity. There's thousands of people out there better than him, richer than him, but never being the president of America because they don't get the audacity like he did. If only like one of this smart and like better person had the audacity to like just compete with him, probably there's more possibility of him not winning. But the fact that maybe he's the one who get the audacity, even though he knows that he probably kind of crazy and all this thing, but he has no self-doubt. Probably he feel the need to like step up to be the president of America. He has that audacity. So the positive side about Donald Trump is that thing, the passion and the narcissism that he had. It's like a backhanded compliment, I would say. That could be positive side. So we need to take him as an example, you know, quote unquote. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So here's the thing, because what happening around me, it's funny actually, and I will tell you. So, there's somebody who got promoted, which is compared to the other staff, he was the youngest, the one that joined the latest compared to other people, the other one. And he's the one who got promoted instead someone that already stayed there for longer than him, and I actually find it quite funny because all these people are ridiculous, you know what I mean? Like they would talk shit about him getting promotion because like why him, like there's so many people that stay here longer than him, and why him, you know what I mean, basically. And valid, right? Why, you know what I mean? But what I see here is that he just got the audacity. I mean, like I don't know, I mean, all right, let's just not put my opinion first. Let's just describe what happened. And then they talk shit behind his back, like why him, all this thing, why not this and that, you know what I mean? But then when we ask that person who talk shit behind his back, why, like, I mean, why not you and something like that, they always like, yeah, but like if it me, I don't think I'm ready, I don't want to, do you know what I mean? So he got a promotion to be supervisor, and there's a staff that not chosen talk shit behind him, and these staff who talk shit behind him fully aware of themselves not capable of carrying this responsibility. They said it themselves, like, yeah, why him? Yesterday the old supervisor would tell me that if he got promotion, probably I got the promotions. But if I'm thinking about it, I quite not ready, but the responsibility, like I don't want to. And the other person also said it like, yeah, I also questioning why him to get the promotions. But then you know what, like I actually don't want to. I don't want to be this supervisor. I'm not ready for the responsibility. So you see here, both sorry, three of them are capable. Three of them are equally capable. There's one person that got promoted, believe different thing about themselves. Maybe he believe himself that he's ready, he's capable, and he's ready to take a fucking risk. That's why he got it. And that kind of energy transfer to people around, and it's delivered, you know what I mean? So people can see, oh, above, like, compared to all of you three, the most ready is him, so I'm gonna pick him, you know what I mean? It kind of transfer. So that's what I've been saying, because like, it's obvious. Why are you still questioning it? No, you just coming out of like, why he get what he wants faster than I do. I've been here longer than him. Well, bitch, you say it yourself, you're not ready for it, you know? And honestly, the way I react is that I'm trying to fit in. I'm trying to like, yeah, why? I'm trying to listening, because I am a trainee. I'm a junior there, so I don't feel the need to like start my business, because to be honest, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not involving in any of this drama. Where I stand, I try to listen and respect, but I got something in my body that very strong, that it's like my opinion, but I don't really tell it to anybody. My opinion is that, because I believe in manifestations, the way that we think create our reality, and based on what you say to me, based on what I see here, you're not ready for the responsibility, and it transfers to the reality. So when it actually happened, why the fuck are you questioning that? Bitch, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So here's the thing. Also, for example, like this. Me, I went to Vietnam, and I went to Singapore, I went overseas. I bought an iPhone. For a trainee, probably they would think like, you're a trainee, why you have all of this iPhone and went to overseas? And it doesn't, I mean, like, you gain obviously more money than I am, but why do I get those things but you don't? Here's the different, bitch. I had the audacity, that's it. Went overseas all by myself, not waiting for anybody. Once the money there, I fucking booked the plane. You know, the audacity that brought us somewhere, the courage, you know what I mean? People had their own definition of success. If in your point of view the definitions would be promotion, or would be, I don't know, anything, describe it yourself, then go fucking for it, bitch. Show like it meant for you, show that you deserve it, act like you already have it, then reality will match. You know what I mean? Reality will match. For example, don't try to underplay your success, because you know that you're capable, and you full of aware that your capability is actually the same with the one who got chosen to be promoted. Then act like it. You know what the difference? The audacity. You two, the one who's not get promoted, doesn't have the audacity and fear of that responsibility. You know, you act out here like, yeah, I don't want that, and still fucking complaining later. What the fuck does that even fucking mean if you don't want that? You're lying to yourself. You want that shit. Act like it, because you always lie to yourself. Oh, I don't want that, I don't want that. Then the reality matches yourself. Yeah, you don't want that, and you're not having that. How can you not want something and you got it? Yeah, it happened a lot, but it's just that it doesn't work like that. You need to own that shit. Stop lying to yourself that you want it. Match the actions with the visions, then reality will match. You know what I mean? The one who got promoted believe that he's the best of the best. He deserved to be promoted. Yeah, he just had the audacity to believe that he won that and actually act like that. And because he know that that is probably his goal in life, he's not lying to himself, you know. And I can see and sense that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna talk about today. Love y'all. Had the audacity. Love y'all. Had the audacity. Love y'all.